It's Hot Mike with Hutton and Withrow, where daily we discuss the National Football League and the push for the postseason. In the AFC, plenty of teams trying to jockey for positioning. In the NFC, well, the best teams in the NFL with the Philadelphia Eagles and San Francisco 49ers.
Well, hold on, Hutton. Not just those teams, but how about the Detroit Lions is one of the best teams in the NFL? Other shows may not mention that or talk about it. We will.
We are on board with Detroit. Subscribe to the podcast. Join us each day for Hot Mike with Hutton and Withrow across the Outkick Network. We discuss the NFL, college football, and the top headlines from Outkick.com.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on my quote-unquote attitude when it comes to content creating, because if you ask a lot of people, yes, I have an attitude. Now, the reason why I have an attitude is because I don't like being told what to do. All right, that's just one thing for sure. You come to me and it's like, here's the thing. If you come to me, right, with no authority, you ain't got like no authority figure, power whatsoever towards me. I had to say probably the only people in this world that have any sort of say-so or authority in my life is my parents. I'm going to listen to my parents because while I have respect for my parents, I will hear them out on what they would have to say about things. But if it is something that I disagree with, guess what? I am going to stand up for myself, all right? When it comes to content creating or anything else. That's just the bottom line, all right? Now, some people may look at that as, well, some people may almost knock my water bottle off of my table, but some people may look at that as disrespect. I don't think that it's disrespect. I just think that that's when a person starts getting older. They start becoming more of an adult. You know, maybe as a kid, yeah, you're willing to listen and hear out people and stuff, but my thing is this, right? Even then, you still should. I mean, no, listen to if you are out there doing something wrong, right? Even if it gets you all of the attention, all of the love, all of the whatever. But if it is wrong, fam, don't do it. Okay, save yourself the trouble. If you can find a much more positive, or if it's some crazy stuff, illegal way of doing it, then do it. But if not, if it's going to cause issues, then yeah. But if it's going to cause issues because the person would rather be underneath, like, here's the thing, if it's only causing issues for that one person, then yeah, don't listen to them. But if it's causing issues, because like, speaking for myself on, you know, overall what I'm trying to say, because I don't want people to take things, you know, or word it wrong and stuff. But for an example, so if you're making a YouTube video of yourself playing a video game, but somebody gets mad at the fact because you're playing the game on easy, they didn't buy that game. They're not the owner of that game. Like, they didn't create it. They don't own your Xbox. They don't pay for the electricity in your house. They ain't got no control or no power over you in the area that you're in. So somebody please explain to me, how are you going to criticize me for how I want to play my video game? Yeah, I might not be the creator, but you're not the creator either. But guess what? I spent money for this game. So why would I listen to you on how I play the game that I spent money for? And it's funny because people will look at that as like, he doesn't know how to take criticism. No, I just think that that's stupid. Why would you listen to somebody, especially if they have no ownership of what you are doing? So getting to, you know, how I do videos, like the latest thing I heard somebody complain about my video is that the audio was too quiet. It's no, actually, you know what? No, the funny thing was that it wasn't even about that. Somebody randomly, don't even know how he even got himself involved in the conversation in the first place, but he figured, hey, you know what? I'm gonna add my 2 cents. Why? Because I want to. So he adds his 2 cents. Immediately gets shut down. Then he gets upset and he's all like, well, I know I'm not going to ever watch you again. Good. Thank you. I'm like, you're being smart, sir. I'm like, I don't care. You're saying that like it's going to hurt my feelings. Please don't ever watch me again in your life. I don't want you to watch my videos. But it's funny because people will look at that and they'll get so angry and so riled up and don't even realize I'm laughing about that type of stuff. I find it funny, right, that people allow themselves to get this upset over videos. I'm saying like because my thing is this: I've been in content creating, like I've said it numerous times. I've been in the content creating game for a while. I've seen a lot of different crappy videos, from videos that have poor editing, from videos that it's funny because it's like people feel like it's mandatory to apologize, for your video having an audio issue, right? Like, no, there's like at times where I'll watch, some random person's video and they're all like, hey, sorry, the microphone kind of messed up, and the microphone sounds perfectly fine. Like, I can hear what they're saying. I understand everything that they're saying word for word. I can mimic it all, okay? I had no issues listening, but if I feel like if that person didn't apologize, right, and they have all these videos where they have like one of them like top quality like news channel type microphones, right? They have this like top quality microphone, and then for that one video something messed up, and now they're using like the camera microphone or the like web camera, whatever camera, but it's just not picking up the microphone that they will always use. And so if they didn't apologize for it, and that's where a lot of people think that they're entitled to an apology, and it's all like, fam, that just comes with the work of being a content creator. Every video that you're gonna come out with is not gonna be a perfect video. It ain't gonna have perfect people behind the video. It ain't gonna, because no, my thing is this. I know people probably will argue with that and be all like, oh, well, Mr. Beast, he uploads high quality videos. You think every video that he's uploaded has been perfect? You think, and because my thing is this, okay, if the videos have, if all his videos is perfect, and I'm not trying to say that he doesn't upload good videos, but let's just say each and every one of his videos, all of them perfect, no mistakes, no errors, none of that. It is the perfect YouTube video from him that you can possibly think of. Do you think, because my thing is this, there's probably, with every content creator, they have had to do multiple takes on a video. They've had to, okay, I gotta cut this out, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, but he can't. But the thing is this, and I'm not trying to discredit him or make it seem like that he's not a good content creator. He's one of the best content creators to ever exist, all right? But all I'm saying for Mr. Beast is that he has messed up on at least one video, whether it was the start of his career or whether it was the last video that he posted on his YouTube channel. Overall, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I had to add so many words, but yeah, overall, like, he has not uploaded, all his videos haven't been perfect. I'm pretty sure it's either been a lot of work that's had to go into the videos to make it perfect. But my thing is this, I don't care for being perfect. I just care for getting my message out there. I just care for getting my content out there. I know I'm not going to mess up on the content. And if I do, then the video will never see the light of day. And there's been times where it's like, yeah, I've messed up, upload a video, it's had some issues, I've taken the video down, and I worked on it. But the thing is this, when they feel like that they need to be rude, when they feel like that they need to, talk crazy to you about a mistake that you've made in a video, how do you think I'm going to react to that? And then they try to because my thing is this, if I don't know an individual, I'm not going to talk, because I think that's what it is a lot of times, is like people will talk to you as if like how they talk to people and stuff. So if they talk crazy, you're supposed to know that they talk crazy, right? I'm not going to know, so I'm going to talk crazy back. And it's crazy because they will think like, oh, well, he doesn't know how to accept criticism. I'm just trying to criticize your video. How dare you talk to me like that? And it's like, fam, I don't care how you feel. I really don't. I'm not like, because no, and it's just when people, when they do that, it's like, fam, have respect for people. That, like, honestly, if there's gonna be any message in this video that needs to get out there for people to listen to, have respect for people. Because if you're gonna come off as disrespectful, if you're gonna say disrespectful things, if you're gonna do disrespectful things, expect to get disrespected back. Period. Like, no, it's funny because people really think that if they can say whatever crazy things that they want to say about me, my content, they can say, oh, you suck at making videos. I'm all like, well, at least I'm the one that's making videos. What do you got going on in your life? Absolutely nothing. So how are you going to tell me about, oh, you don't know how to accept criticism? What you just said is not criticizing. It's insulting. You're not, my thing is this. If you think of the most insulting thing that you can possibly say to a person, right? So let's say, for an example, okay, let's say for an example, your significant other makes some food for you, right? And the food's not good. So how are you going to, I'm just curious on what you're going to say to them, because if I can mimic how people have talked to me and, like overall act like them, but in this example that I just laid out, they would say some stuff like, this food is crap. Like, you didn't bother try to like work on it more. Like, this is horrible. This is, oh my God, don't ever make food again. You should die over this. Like, oh, you're a racist, derogatory word for making this food. Oh my, you're the N-word. Like, no, you see how that sounds? You see how silly it sounds? Because once again, like I was just saying, nobody in this world is perfect. Nobody is meant to be perfect. Nobody, as much as they want to live out this dream of being perfect, the thing is this: to a lot of people, you may be considered perfect, but to everybody in this world, you're not going to be considered perfect, because there has been millions of people. My thing is this: hear me out on this, all right? Listen to me and listen to me good. There has been millions of people, all right, before you, okay, that is most likely is claimed the same thing, and then there's going to be millions of other people after you they're going to claim the same thing. So as I see it, we're all the same, okay? We're all the same. We may be perfect in some cases, we may not be perfect, but it's like, the thing is, it's like, it, overall, I don't think that nobody in this world is perfect, but I feel like that there are people in this world that have good traits about them to where they are in that image of being perfect, right? That I feel like that should make sense and stuff, but that doesn't make them a perfect person. It doesn't make them like oh, everybody in this world is gonna like them, because no, it's it's weird, but there's people out there that don't like positivity. They don't like the positive energy. They don't like the positive vibes. They don't like happy people. They don't like they want you. That's something that I'll never forget. Was when I think I said something along the lines like, I just want to be happy or something like that, or I think it was some video where I said I was like, I wanted to be happy, or it overall had to do with just, or no, that's what it was about positivity. I was like, I just want to spread positivity, be positive, all that stuff. That's all that I want to put out there. And somebody goes on and leaves a comment talking about you can't always be positive, and it's stuff like that where it's like, in that person's mind, I'm not perfect, okay? And the thing is this, and I feel like that's where me being a grown-up comes in. I don't care if I'm not perfect in his eyes. It don't matter to me that I'm not perfect in his eyes. It don't matter to me that I'm not perfect. Even people that look at me as like perfect, where it's like, oh, he uploads the perfect podcast, he uploads the perfect YouTube videos, the perfect TikToks, the perfect Instagram posts, motivational posts, whatever it is that I'm posting. I don't even want those individuals where it's like, you look at me as this high almighty person. I'm like, don't. There's no reason to. Because like I said, I'm just like you. People in this world, we're all the same. Yes, we may be different in our own ways, but we're all the same. There ain't nothing new that has been there. There's some new things that's been done that's coming out and all that, but it's in the same motivation as the Steve Jobs creating the iPhone, or Bill Gates creating Microsoft, or let's see, James Cameron coming out with Titanic, or Stephen King coming out with his movies, or Steven Spielberg coming out with his movies, or Kendrick Lamar coming out with his music, or Taylor Swift coming out with hers, or Charlie D'Amelio coming out with it all has that same motivation and passion behind it. So that's why, like, when my thing is this, and it's cutting all the way back to, my attitude and stuff. That's why I have an attitude, because people are trying to quote unquote criticize me on stuff that they either have already have done, or they're going to do it at some point in time in their life. So my thing is this: I know a lot of people will look at me and they'll be all like, "Oh, well, TMossBoss, I don't ever plan on creating a YouTube video, but you've came out with bad videos." You think, and like what I just said, that the thing that I just went off on was like, Steve Jobs creating the iPhone, Bill Gates and Microsoft, and all that stuff that I had just said. All of those things are all different, but the key word behind it all is creativity. The people use that like creativity trait in their brain, and they created something that they're passionate about, something that they're interested in. So why at the end of the day, knowing if whatever you're into, so let's say if a person is into growing flowers, right? And but they hate my videos. They always want to criticize my videos. I approach them about how they're growing flowers, right? And they're all like, oh, well, I've been growing flowers for years, so I don't need nobody to tell me how to grow flowers. I've been making videos for years. I don't need nobody to tell me how to make videos. Or if let's say, for an example, if they're an electrician and things, I'm all like, nope, you're doing it wrong. The electricity, it's not supposed to be wired up like that. I've been an electrician for this amount of years. I don't need nobody to tell me how to be an electrician. I've been making YouTube videos for years. I don't need nobody to tell me how to make YouTube videos. Or if it's a Nike executive that hates my shoes, or hates not my shoes, but why would they? The funny thing is like that. I don't know. Like I was sitting there thinking like, okay, I created a pair of shoes through Nike, and I'm like, you guys literally put that stuff out there. How are you gonna hate? All right, but anyways, getting back to my example. But let's say it's a Nike executive. They spend all this time working on shoes and designs and all that stuff, and I approach them saying, no, you're doing it wrong. The Nike sign should be set up like this. This leather should be like this. That suede should be like. I've been creating shoes for years. I don't need you to tell me how to. I've been creating YouTube videos for years. I don't need nobody to tell me how to create no video or what to do in the video. If it's my thing is this is how I see it. If I feel comfortable putting this video out, if I can hear all the words that I'm saying, I can hear the video. I don't mind watching the full video. If there's a part that I don't want to watch, I can skip it. If it's a video that I don't like, I can exit out of that video. If I can do all of those things, right? And this is what other content creators, if there is a content creator that I'm subscribed to, right? But they post a video that I don't particularly like or care for, guess what? Not gonna watch it. If there's a random content creator out there, but they might have like some buzz going on around their name, I watch one of their videos and I don't particularly care for it, I don't like it, okay, I'm exiting it out. I'm not going to dislike the video. I'm not going to leave a comment talking about be a better content creator. Their form of content and what they want to do, that is up to them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So if my attitude is everything that I had just laid out on this table of creativity, content creating, and just overall life, that's my attitude. I don't care. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will talk to y'all later, but no, anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow one of my 40... Wait a minute. Make sure you say... Okay, did I say... If I said 43, I meant 46. Make sure you like or follow Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. All right, I didn't got myself all distracted and confused. Make sure if you are also purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.